Now, would you like to make a $20 bet of whether right when this thing goes into water, it will or will not just melt?
Yeah.
Non-apologetic news.
Now, over the years, I have ran the gambit and bought everything. It's all about finding that perfect Bluetooth speaker, right? And I think everybody has different needs. So we're going to be talking the good, the bad, and the tremendously overpriced. I have tried everything. I started with the cheap ones, but you could imagine the cheap ones sound exactly that. So throughout my searching, I winded up finding what I think is about the most perfect Bluetooth speaker. This is the Sony XB1. So it's very small. You're only getting like a 2-inch driver. Let's not fool ourselves though. When we're talking Bluetooth, we're not talking tremendous bass. You know, I got 415s in the living room. If I want bass, I'll go to those. This is nice. It's small. It's portable. I can take it from room to room. For me, when I'm talking about Bluetooth speakers, what I'm looking for is small form factor, good sound, easy connectivity, and for me, I want an app because I want an EQ to be able to control the whole thing. So I started using these. These are a great bounce around the house, but I wanted something a little bit more. That led me to the XB20s, which is this big chungus right here. So we have 2 of these drivers in here. We also have a smaller rectangular driver, and you'd be surprised at the amount of bass these little things actually have. So I went and bought 4 of them. What I can do is you can connect 2 of them together. So in my living room, I have 2 of these, and one's a left channel, one's a right channel. And they actually sound pretty decent for what they are. And they'll auto turn on when you start playing audio through them. I would recommend these 2 speakers for anyone. But the reason for this video is I went on a search for an actual shower speaker, right? Something I can put in the shower. Because even keeping these little speakers in the bathroom, because of all the steam, the grills are gonna rust, you're gonna slowly have corrosion in your ports. This one's actually pretty good because it actually has the plug to stop that. So that's pretty nice. I mean, each of these Sony ones are 2-3 years old at least. But I wanted a truly waterproof speaker. So I found this guy from SoundBot, and it has a suction. Slap this little joker on your shower, and then you're good to go. It's actually fully waterproof by this thick rubber casing, and then you have a thick rubber plug to actually protect your ports. But they spent all of their research and development on making it waterproof, and it sounds absolutely horrendous. Like even talk radio, like mostly that's what I use these for, is for like podcasts. If I'm listening to Jason Ellis or Jim and Sam or Stern or whatever, this particular speaker just crumbled. So what I winded up coming across is this. This is the JBL Go 3. It's a $40 speaker. It looks absolutely fantastic with this complete wraparound grill. What's great about it is they have the speaker and they're ported to where the sound's not just coming out of the front, it's coming out of the top and bottom as well. So you get a slightly different sound profile, whether you have that joker laid there like this or turned on its side, it's actually going to be louder. Now, the main selling point of this particular speaker is they say it's waterproof up to 30 minutes, 3 meters down. They're saying you could tie this to your wrist, go scuba diving for 25 minutes, and it still lasts. However, we have an exposed USB-C port. We're going to test this claim here, but I have my predictions exactly how it's going to go. That is something I see a lot. When a new USB comes out, everybody dumps the old USB, right? So it was micro USB. Both of these are micro USB. This one is USB-C. USB-C in itself means nothing. You have different USB ports. So you have USB 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 3.1, and 3.2. And each of those, like if you look on your PC, they're color coordinated. So like 2.0 is black, 3 is blue, 3.1 is teal, and 3.2, which is going to be 40 gigs per second, is red, just like this little guy here. However, just because it's USB-C means nothing. USB-C runs the entire gambit of that connection speed. So your USB-C might be 12 megabytes. If you're using a $5 cable from Dollar General or Amazon or whatever, you're not going to get anywhere near that. Plus, you don't need a good transfer speed on a Bluetooth speaker. You just don't. I mean, that's really for SSDs. It's for hard drives. It's for something when you're pulling audio or files off or putting them on. That's all you really need to worry about, with the one exception of whether you want fast charging or your devices even has fast charging. So if I plug this particular USB-C into my PC, which is USB 3.0, I'm not going to be able to take full advantage of this. But most USB-C devices we're seeing that aren't major manufacturers, they're on the lower spectrum of speed, but people see USB-C and they go, whoa! You know, when they go for it. I know that you brought a particularly special Bluetooth speaker with you today. I'd like to have a look at that and see what is what.
It's a little bit bigger and bulky. It's a Verk Top. Never heard it before. It's a pretty damn good speaker. It gets good and loud. My kiddo likes to sing, do karaoke and stuff. So it comes with a mic. It's got the mic port. Flip down here. You can see it's got your aux cord, spot for a USB,
wait.
spot for even a SD.
You can put an SD card in that Bluetooth speaker. Revolutionary. So
SD or USB.
that's actually pretty awesome, as jokingly as we're making it, because all of these speakers, see, I don't have audio saved on my phone, so I stream everything. And if I don't have an internet connection, these things are useless. This actually you could take to like the campsite, throw a 64 gig in there, have 2,000 songs. That's actually pretty cool. How long does the battery last on that big high-tech son of a gun?
Lasts quite a while. I use it quite a bit. Maybe I have to charge it once a week.
So several hours then.
Oh,
at
yeah,
least.
you can get at least 12.
This is more about like, you want to set the world on fire. I don't know.
Yeah, you got a group of people who just want some music playing, or
So you say you
going
do,
out to camping.
you do karaoke with it.
Yeah.
Please describe to me your karaoke.
I say it's all Bluetooth, so you Bluetooth the phone to it, and then you can they got karaoke videos and everything
The
on
phone
YouTube.
is the mic?
No, you get your own mic, but for like the words or everything, the screen.
Oh, you
just play it
actually
off your
have
phone.
the bouncing ball. Reading
Yeah, you just
Rainbow.
Look those videos up on YouTube and play it off the phone.
And
or a tablet if you want a bigger screen or something.
I never would have thought of you as a karaoke fella. So is that what y'all do? You just hang out, get hammered, and do karaoke?
Yeah.
What's your favorite karaoke song? And would you like to perform it for us now?
No, I would not.
I'll give you a backing. What's your jam, though? What's your go-to
I usually
karaoke?
go to rock, probably some Tool.
And I bet it's one of those things where you're like super hammered and you think you sound amazing, but like if we filmed it, you're like,
Probably.
yeah, that's crazy. I can't get that. I watched a replay of Jim and Sam talking about R. Kelly when he did that interview with what's her name, Gail Keane.
Oh, where he cried. and
Yeah,
everything.
he's like, I don't know how to hog tie people. That's been just stuck in my head. Yeah, that dude. But anytime I hear anybody singing or hitting a note, I just think, I don't know how to hog tie people. That is a great thing. One more thing I'd like to. He said during that interview, she goes, "Have you ever had sex with a very young woman?" He goes, "I don't think about age. I think about legal." What kind of a defense is that?
It's a horrible response.
But either way, if we do karaoke, I'm definitely going for that bump and grind. My body.
So is he right now.
Did he get convicted?
I think so.
Oh, so he's actually in jail?
Yeah.
I know. Did you hear that 20-minute song he put out? Where he talks about how his first record deal, he sold away all of his rights to his music, his publishing, everything. So he's basically an hourly worker to the label and never made any money.
I don't think I heard his version. I think I listened to Weird Al's version.
Well, he's like, there's one line, I don't know, he said something, he's like, I owe $20 million to the IRS and now they're coming to take my home. Anyways, we are off track. Whatever you listen to on your Bluetooth speaker is absolutely your business. Like I say, my picks are these Sonys. Okay, I know everyone came here to see the waterproof claims, and that is exactly what we're going to test here. What I think we should do is start playing. What we're going to do is probably just one of our own episodes so we don't get flagged. Now, would you like to make a $20 bet of whether right when this thing goes into water, it will or will not just melt?
Yeah.
I'm going to bet it will.
Okay.
So you're 20, it won't? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So here we go. Moral of the story is, do not drink and drive, children of the world. Wait for the audio.
Not apologetic.
It's working. Now, I am absolutely afraid to let that USB port go into water because I know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to corrode even if it doesn't stop now. But absolutely, look at this. So they weren't lying.
Yeah.
I
It's
assumed,
muffled, but I can hear it word for word.
but yeah, I assumed that like this thing would immediately melt. Look at that. Blames GPS for drunkenly driving through. This woman's just. The audio quality has changed. This is a pretty good excuse. Before we put it in there, it was bright audio, and now it sounds muffled even out of the water. This is not just a DUI or DWI. See what I mean? And they can give you some crazy sentencing for stuff like this. For example, me, I also drove through someone's house. I was at a buddy of mine's house, and I'm like, well, you can get that on last week's episode, Jelly Roll News. But yeah, no, this completely passes the test. It says 30 minutes underwater. No, this is great. I'm so surprised. JBL, go 3, go you.
Yeah, and wow. I just won $20.
Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay.
Rolls into the ditch, and they both pop on top of me. Yeah. And they give me a beating. But yeah, so I don't know what you're supposed to do with your stopping wet speaker, but our light indicators still work. No, this is a complete pass. And yeah, you made $20. And I didn't lose the $40 I spent on the speaker, although something tells me we could still have problems later on. But no, this is a completely sealed device. I was not expecting this to go this way at all. JBL Go 3. I would not buy it for the sound quality. If you're going to do with that, I would get the Sony XB01. Or like I said, the XB20s. But I don't know. We got to definitely say that I bet this thing...
It's a hot seller. That's what they are.
Completely different outcome than I thought this was going to be, but that is all right. Now you have heard our spew. We have tested waterproofness. We have told you which one to buy and which one not to buy. Do not buy this one unless you want a good suction cup. Now, we will be back next week. We're doing an Amazon gift card giveaway, $100. All you have to do is comment on a video, subscribe to the channel, $100 could very well go to you. We announce the winner on July 6th. We'll see y'all next week. Say goodbye to the lovely people out there.
Goodbye, lovely people.
Goodbye.
Non-apologetic news. Non-apologetic news.